Welcome to episode 27 of the Hot Girl Shit podcast with your host, Louise Green.
I'm Millie Cookie. We're here to make the baddest fucking self from the inside and out.
From all things fitness, wellness, beauty, fashion, and manifesting your dream life.
We'll be here every Sunday to help you get on your
Hot Girl Shit. We're in Bali, bitches! Can you tell if you're watching? Can you tell? We've got a different background today.
It's beautiful, guys.
I know, look at this. We've got a big window behind us.
Yes.
Looking at the greenery. The left, we've got the pool.
It's just beautiful.
It's just
high ceilings. We love it.
High ceilings, gorgeous. We've been here, what, is this our fourth day?
Fourth day. Oh my god. We've done so much in this time. Like, it feels like we've been here forever.
We've been productive queens every day.
We are.
We've done like Pilates or gym every day. Guys, the Pilates out here.
10 out of 10.
So good for no reason. Like, everyone that we've done has been
oh my god, like
insane.
The UK girlies need to fix up.
Get on it, guys. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's because like the demographic of girls doing it are younger. So like they do it a bit more intense maybe. Because like every Pilates I go to, they're still good, but like the women, like I'm always the youngest. Yeah. They're normally like 40, 50s, like 30, 40, 50s. So obviously they might not be able to do it. It's crazy.
Guys, when we become instructors and when we start teaching classes, we need a younger demographic. We need you.
You girls, you need to come.
all.
Any of the Bournemouth girls, Bournemouth,
be there,
Dorset.
please. We want our classes to be like that. And like you were just saying, the demographic isn't suited really to an older
unless
ladies.
they're like freaking amazing.
Yeah, which a lot of them are.
Yeah, there's some women in my class where I'm like, I can't even do that. But yeah, they're so good. We're in Canggu at the moment. Then we're going to Uluwatu. Then we're coming back to Canggu in like, that's like so soon. And we're doing our course.
Guys, we're going to be
so
qualified.
Exciting. We've been doing our practicing. Yeah, so we've like done all the like kind of like boring coursework, like notes and stuff, done our quiz. Now we're doing like the actual practicing of the moves and like teaching each other and stuff.
It's fun. It, like, I did my first lot of proper like trying to teach Lou yesterday, and it really like showed me like how to teach, like, because you don't.
I was like trying to pretend like I was like a beginner, so I'd do it wrong, and I do it, and Millie just goes, no, put your legs like that.
I don't know.
It's so hard to teach.
Yeah, but you understand, like, because of that now I understand that I need to be a bit more descriptive. It's very interesting.
Yeah, because I think like it seems like easy, but to like, because obviously in some classes they like do it with you and show you, but a lot of time they do just say it with their words and like the cues, which is quite hard to like explain in a good way that they actually understand. Yeah, we've basically just been doing Pilates,
eating good food,
eating fucking great food,
walking. We've actually been on our
we've been getting our 10Ks in.
We have. I'm so proud of us.
I know,
because it's not really like, it's not really the right place, but it's weird here compared to like,
there's not proper pavements and stuff, but there's more than I remember. Like I said to Mills, I don't even think we're gonna be able to walk around, because in my head I thought there wasn't really any pavements, but there are, and it's fine. It's just fucking hot.
Yeah, it's boiling. Yeah. You can tell if you're watching on camera. I look like a severe like burn up. We need
FBF it up,
but,
guys.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to.
Yeah, like, I feel like we wanted to do like an episode on a Bali vibe. We didn't really know what to freaking say, because obviously none of you were in Bali, well maybe some, but
and October time it's kind of like
no one's going on holiday.
Not the vibe.
So we're just gonna stick to like a normal kind of episode. So today we're gonna be going through how to be more present and in the moment, because Mills, you want to do a digital detox for a while.
Yeah, I have been asking for quite a long time.
And I've been like, there's not like a whole episode's worth, because like, you know what I mean, half an hour speak about not going on your phone.
Yeah,
but this involves
it's more related to it. Yeah, and it's a bit more as a whole. But yeah, I think this is really important, because we all suffer with not like being too much on our phones, and I know we say we aren't, but we are. I know I'm terrible for it, and like at least I can admit it and I can see it. But we've all got a serious addiction to being on our phones, being scrolling.
So not even like with being present, we're not just gonna speak about like on our phones.
No,
like,
of course.
Like just moment. Things like being present, like not thinking about the future so much or the past, and you know, slowing down a bit. So there's a whole lot to talk about today, and being present, because it's very important, and I think we never really actually think about it and act on it and actually like, you know, mindfully try and be present, if that makes sense. Like you don't really think about that. So that's what we're gonna talk about too. Okay, so starting off with Millie's favorite topic, digital detox.
So I think it's so important, pretty much what we just said, like we need to be aware of how much we're going on our phones, like how this affects us, how this affects the people around us, especially when like you're someone who's more on your phone than say your boyfriend, your friends. We saw a girl yesterday,
oh my god, yeah,
or the day before, out
we're having lunch,
and I was like a bit disgusted, to be honest. honest. Like, it wasn't nice. She was sat with her friend. They came in, she was on FaceTime, and just the whole time she was just sat talking to this person. Her friend on the other side of the table looked so miserable. Like, she looked so sad, and I just felt so bad for her. She wasn't on her phone, and then she kind of picked it up, and she was just like, it's like not nice. She was just
ignoring her friend. You were facing them, so I didn't really see. Millie was like, oh my god, and I looked around. But that's like my biggest fucking pet peeve in the world. Like, unless like, say for example, like, say like, because we're on holiday right now, I feel like you need to have a bit of a TikTok break sometimes. Like, let's be real. We're like, when you're like doing stuff all day, it's like, okay, let's have a TikTok break. But I hate when I'm like, especially if I'm like speaking to someone and then they pick up their phone midway through, I literally want to punch you in the face. It's my biggest pet peeve ever. If my boyfriend does it, if anyone does it, I'm like, are you fucking rude? Hello? I'm an actual person sat right here. Like, look at me, not your phone. Like, what's important? Do you know what I mean? So I think like there's just like being mindful of on your phone when you're with people, but even like when you're on your own, like I would literally wake up in the morning, first thing I do is scroll. I think the first step of like actually trying to combat this is understanding like where you're at with it, how bad you are, and like actually realizing, okay, like it's an addiction for everyone. It is. It's like, and it does kind of scare me, but also because your time is so valuable, and it's so good me saying this, but I am also the exact same. Time moves so quick, and when you're constantly just looking on your phone, on TikTok, social media, thinking about what other people are doing, people who look better than you, like, you know, comparing, it's like the thief of your time. Like, they say the thief of joy, but also your time. That's true. And you're only young like for a very short amount of time, because I swear people say like our age people will spend like 20 years on their phone by the end of their life. I actually don't Doesn't that make you feel sick? Because even like, you know, when you look at your screen time and you're like, hey, it's fucking 8 hours. 8 hours. Imagine what you could have done in 8 hours. Actually, imagine you could, even in 1 hour, what could you do? Fucking 8 hours. And like, I know obviously, like, you know, I do content and stuff, and this is kind of going off. That was another thing. Like, anyone that's trying to like do content, or, you know, everyone like kind of takes photos when you're at concerts, or like if you're at cute play taking photos, which is fine. But I think like in the content influencer like industry, I don't really struggle with it as bad, I don't think, but a lot of girls can't switch off, and they're always like, this could be content, like, and they want to film everything. I think I'm actually the other way. I like don't get enough. Like, I go out and I'm like, I can't be arsed, I just want to enjoy it. Before I came here, one of my friends was like to me, he said, oh, so you're just going to be filming everything? Like, will Lou be filming everything? And I was like, no, literally that's not how it works. Like, we'll just get a quick video of like the food or like an outfit or something, be really snappy, and then that's that. Like, turned off. Like, people, there is a way to have a fine line, and I think people just need to I mean, obviously if it's your job, like, and that's why I think a lot of people can't turn it off. Like, they're always like say they're going anywhere, they're like, this could be content, they'll film, and I just can't be asked, to be honest. I like being and just doing it, because sometimes I even think, right, today I'm going to film this, and I go and I'm like, I just want to do it, I don't want to film it and think about it, I just want to do it. But I think a lot of people, even if you're not like a full-time content, like, people, you know, always posting on like Instagram and like their stories and stuff, so they're getting it. So sometimes just being in the moment when you're with people, you know, obviously if you're whatever, but I know that was off a tangent, it just came into my head. Especially if you're doing something like, I don't know, a date night or something out of the ordinary, being on holiday, like, these are the times, or like, even not even that, like being out in nature, going on a walk, those are the times that we really need to think we need to switch off and actually be grateful for where we are, what we have, just look at the beauty around us, and just enjoy, if you're with another person, the company. Because I do struggle with, and I've spoken about this before, like being on my phone a lot at home, and how that affects like my boyfriend and how that makes him feel, and it isn't nice. There's no excuse really, it is not nice to be sat there. Like, when you're with someone, it's like you almost don't value their company enough, and that's not how I want it to be seen as. It's because it is an addiction, guys. I sound like a crackhead. No, but I think we're all addicted. I think because I hate it so much, like, if I'm with someone, unless like we're actually, like, I feel like everyone, like, say I'm with my boyfriend or I'm with you and we've been together like all day, like slept over, whatever, like, we'll have a bit of time where we're just on our phone, but like throughout the day, like, I try not to go, I just don't go on it, because one, it's annoying and it's rude. Like, even to my boyfriend, like, if he's with his friends, I say to him, like, you don't need to message me if you're busy. I'd rather you be present and with them. Like, I don't care if you literally don't message me all day, because when you're with me, I don't want you being on your phone messaging loads of other people. Same goes with them. Like, I don't care, because it's better that you're just being with them rather than picking up on me or like going on your phone, speaking to me on the phone, like, whatever, because it's just annoying to be around. I think I do think I dramatize, like, I say like I'm really addicted, but I know there's people way worse than me. Like, I'm not terrible, I'm not good, but I'm not terrible. Like, I'm not the worst, would you say? I don't think you're the worst. Well, because
we've been on holiday a lot. Like,
yeah, even then I just made a joke. We were setting up the podcast and Millie just gets on her phone but has TikTok on.
No,
because I wanted to watch the end of
that video. It was a cat and a dog.
I turned her phone off. I was like, come on, Doom
wanted
girl.
to watch that. It's
I know.
But
it's like funny because we're like doing another activity on your laptop and then still click on your phone to get TikTok up.
Yeah, but it was midway between, so I...
No, it wasn't. You were watching that like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I didn't finish it. So I was thinking about it.
Guys, it was literally just some fucking dog like kissing this cat.
Yeah, because it turned the kitten, like, the kitten was sad and didn't like the dog, and then the dog made him like it. So guys, it was a lovely story of a German Shepherd.
You're in denial, love.
No, I'm not. I would say I'm actually not, because I'm very much aware.
When I speak to you, don't like go on your phone midway through.
That's what I was just trying to say.
You're not
everyone.
like that.
Like, I am bad, but I'm not terrible.
But yeah, being with people, I think that's just the biggest thing. But I think just on your own, because like I was saying earlier, I literally am so bad if I'm on my own. Like, I wake up, just wake up and get out of bed and start your day. Nah, I literally will scroll sometimes for an hour before I get out of bed, and that is so fucking stupid. Like, am I okay? And then do you ever get it where like, say it's like in the evening and you're like scrolling on TikTok and like you're scrolling, you're literally bored, like none of these videos are even good, but you just can't like get away.
You come off of it and then you accidentally automatically click back on it. It's like a literal habit.
But like, I'm scrolling, I'm like, this isn't interesting, I don't care, these are all boring, but I'm still just fucking doing it anyway.
It's actually crazy the way it fucks with your dopamine, and this is something that I think is why, because I like am very much like a dopamine, like I need something, and the scrolling effect, as we all know, is like a constant hit of dopamine. It's fucking us up. It also affects like what makes us like, I do think it's got a more like deeper psychological effect, the way our dopamine levels are like distributed. I don't know, the way that it's released when we're doing normal things. Like, I think it's taken away some of the...
Well, it's just not normal, is it? Like, think about 20 years
That's
ago.
what I mean. It's like it's fucking up our dopamine.
What were people doing? Fucking having hobbies and going outside and living their lives. Like, literally, like 20 years ago. And all of a sudden, with this new generation, we're just like 8 hours a day. It's normal to spend on your phone. And like I said, think of all the things you could do, like the hobbies. I think that's like a good thing, like going off on this, on like how to be more present, is like finding things to do instead of going on your phone. So having hobbies. Like, I see people that post like 100 things to do instead of going on your phone. So like watching those videos and like thinking of some ideas, because let's be so fucking for real. This girl that I watch on YouTube, Samantha Nicole, who I love, she's like got this like watercolor book, like we saw that girl doing yesterday, and it's like really pretty, and like on one side it says like the colors that you can use, and she does that because she's trying to like do that like 1 or 2 pages a day instead of going on her phone for that time, doing something else that doesn't involve a screen, because obviously as well her job's content, so she's on a screen a lot,
like stimulating your brain in other ways.
So I think trying to get off your phone in the morning and just getting up, like even if it's for half an hour, and like maybe start a bit slower, even if it's just getting up, brushing your teeth, making your bed before you go on it, or going a whole hour, or
having a slow morning instead. Like, maybe instead of picking up your phone, pick up a book and read 10 pages. Just start your morning right, because also the thing with that, it's not going to be good for us going to bed after you've like literally falling asleep after you've just been watching stuff and waking up. It's like your brain is like constantly like
scrambled.
Active.
Yeah, literally.
It is scary.
Yeah, so get off your phone in the morning, even like in the day, because I think it is so easy to get, like you said, sucked back in, like you come off it and you go back on. So it's just
breaking that habit, which can be done really easily. I think it's like 28 days. It's either 28 or 40. My mum's currently quitting smoking. Well done,
Baddies.
Queen. She's actually done it.
Has she?
Yeah.
Well done. I'm trying to stop vaping.
You can do it. If honestly, she's great. But
give me your tip.
I can't remember if it was 28, and then she did say something about 40. So it was one.
I guess like smoking must be longer because it's like actual like the nicotine.
Yeah. And once you get past that, you realise like your habits do actually. Once you get past it, you're like, fuck this, like, why was I even doing it?
Yeah.
So I think if we can just change what we're doing, and also like things like silencing notifications, and you said it, like not thinking of times always being things have always been content, because that is like the constant notifications and things make it more difficult to be like, mindful of where you are and like really present and this and the other. Pretty much what we just
my
said.
boyfriend doesn't have notifications on his phone.
Really?
For anything other than WhatsApp.
That's really good.
like at all, which
I did at one point. This is going off on a tangent, but I did at one point, like a year or two ago, I tried to delete TikTok, but then I removed it from my home screen, and you could just search it up and it would be there, and that did help. But then I re-downloaded it.
Yeah.
Starts again.
I think it's just like finding other hobbies and things to do to stop you, because I think that's what we struggle in this generation. We don't have hobbies. Do you know what I mean? We don't do niche. Like, unless you're at work or asleep, you're or like at the gym, you're probably on your phone. Like, that's what you do. You watch TikToks, you watch TV, you might go on a walk, but you probably have your phone and blah, blah, blah. So finding fun things and then just trying. I think in the morning that will set your day up, because it's not like boom, first thing phone, scrolling. So then it kind of sets up your day in a way that it's not the first thing on your mind, and it's not like right there. Or, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, try it out.
Start as you mean to carry on or something.
Yeah. I've done it like a couple times. I've gone to bed like, right, I'm not going on my phone. I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and I feel so much more like fresh after doing that, rather than just sat. 'Cause even if I'm like, sometimes I'm like, right, I'm just gonna like look at my like notifications and stuff for like 10 minutes, and I'm getting up, but I never get up after it.
No, it just keeps you going. Keeps you in. It's not okay.
Yeah. So obviously we just spoke loads about like digital, being in the present, getting off your phone. I think also like with being present is not always thinking about the future and like what next and what's happening tomorrow, next week, or next month, and planning this and doing this, because obviously that's like obviously not in the present, you're in the future. And I think it's really easy to do that. And also the other way of going in the past and thinking, oh my god, overthinking things that you've done like the day before or further in the past. So just trying to focus on what's right in front of you. Where are you right now? What's happening? Because like obviously to an extent, because you need to plan things and you will be looking forward, but all the time like thinking and not actually just being where you are. And I know a lot of people struggle with like overthinking and like, oh my god, this happened, and oh my god, I said this, and blah blah blah, blah. But it's fucking happened now. Yeah. Whatever. Just think like it doesn't matter
what you can do now rather than like not even to change anything, but where like literally what you're saying, where you are now, just day by day, looking at things day by day. You probably enjoy things more because you're not overthinking and you're taking it like steadily. And again, like you said, obviously you're going to plan and you're going to get excited about things. You're going to, be worried about things, but
not too much.
Yeah, just trying to focus on what you can do now to either say help your situation in the future. Say it's like you have an exam coming up and you're like, oh my god, like I don't know if that's relevant.
Yeah, focus on what you can do like now.
Yeah, if you're thinking like, oh my god, I'm so stressed. Right, you're here today. You've got a week. So for today, I'm going to do 2 hours or even an hour of revision, whatever it is. Like just little things throughout your day that if you are constantly thinking about the future or the past, what you can do.
And I think that helps you like stop being so overwhelmed. Like say with like fitness, for example, if you're like, right, I'm gonna do an 8-week this, like this is gonna be this, da 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 da. Rather than thinking so much like, okay, this week I want to do this, and this month I want to get to this. Just think about today. Take it day by day. Like each day wake up, I'm like, what can I do? Choose myself today and work on myself today. Rather than, because I think sometimes when you long it out a bit and look at the future, it becomes overwhelming. Like that's so far away. Whereas if you take it day by day, because obviously consistency in anything is what builds fucking success basically. So yeah, taking it like, what can I do today, not worrying about next week or the end of the week or where you're going to be, and just being present in that as well.
That does really help.
Yeah.
I had a few more tips of like how to detox and
for like digital.
Yeah. So this is a bit fragmented. So going back to the detox from our phone, another way that I thought of how you can do it is like to set boundaries around when you can and you can't be on your phone. So like a lot of people's families are like dinner, no phones.
Yeah.
Or like mine and my boyfriend were trying like when I'm around on a Sunday or weekend, not being on my phone so much. So like a Sunday is like a big day for that. Like setting these times, these dedicated times, so it's not like, oh my god, I can't go on my phone ever. Like, do you know what I mean? Like not putting too much pressure on yourself as well. Like not being too overthinking of where you're at the minute, because again, like we say about being present and whatever, you don't want to suddenly overwhelm yourself and be like, I'm not going on my phone at all, because it's not going to work.
Go from 0 to 100.
Go like pick a day, pick a time, pick
even
a
if it's
certain
like
activity.
an hour before bed, I don't go on it. An hour from when I wake up.
And that helps you to like slowly combat the bigger picture.
Yeah, and then you can like work on that. Like so say, because even an hour, I think after you wake up, for a lot of people like me, that would be a lot from where I am now. But even just doing 10 minutes, then the next week 20 minutes, next day whatever, and building up. Because like you say with like anything, if you just go, right, starting from tomorrow I'm never gonna go on my phone again, and I'm gonna have 15 minutes screen time. Yeah, right, love, like it's not gonna.
Yeah, I do think like say we're here or you've got an activity, but I do think it's easier to be like, right, an hour, like I know an hour sounds like a massive jump, but say like leaving your phone at home. Yeah, true.
Would you do that every day?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like yeah, you could could be like today, but like if you want to build it and have it as the actual habit of not
every day
not doing that, then I think just going like, today I'm not gonna do it, but that's not gonna be realistic for like longevity.
You like this one, but
what do I like?
You say like declutter your phone, but in a different way. So like unfollowing people and getting rid of apps that maybe are, if you're at this stage, that are like drawing you in or
not making you feel good.
Yeah, not making you feel good, and like you're constantly find yourself scrolling. You're at a position where you're ready to come off of it, which I know a lot of like men tend to do when they get to about our age. Like I know a load that aren't on social media and this, that and the other. For women it is different, and especially when it's your job, like that's not gonna, can't do that.
Yeah.
But like if you're in a position where you're ready and you think actually you want to get rid of this, I think that is such a strong move to take when you know like if it isn't affecting you well. So say like this takes a turn from just being like addicted, but you actually feel like good from the things you're seeing.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly like how to detox, but that's just like another one of
definitely
being mental health mindful. And
I was just like thinking that from when I said like 20 years ago like no one was scrolling, but I guess like there's always kind of been like things like that, because like before like social media it would just be like video games and like computers.
Yeah, but if you
like,
take it real
TV.
back,
there's
always been some form of entertainment.
But, and obviously we're a lot worse. Like people weren't watching TV for 8 hours, or like, well, I mean some people might, or some like boys might have been like teenage boys might have been playing video games like all night. But I think because it's like the whole like TikTok versus like YouTube. Like YouTube's going downhill because everyone's attention spans like decrease and people don't want to watch a video if it's longer than like 30 seconds. So I think that's also like affecting like the short form. It's just like,
and movies people can't watch. It is the short form. You don't want to watch things past 3 seconds if they're not entertaining. Like when has this ever been a thing? And we're so quick also, that kind of leads on to dating apps, like being so quick at like seeing something in someone and like just being like no, or like when you think about it, you're literally just basing it off of someone's looks. You don't give a shit. I know this going off,
I hate
but you don't give a shit about what they're like as a person. It's just solely on what they look like, and that's the exact same as TikTok. Well, not the exact same, that's whether they can grab their attention.
It's
but
like, no,
it's crazy.
I'm gonna say watch this.
It's weird, like when you think about it, like when you really think about it.
And that's like another thing, like slowing down. Everything is so like fast paced, like TikTok, social media, the videos, everything. And like I feel like we do rush a lot, and this is kind of going off of like digital stuff, but just slowing down in general will help you be more present. Because if you're always just rushing, like I've got to do this next, I've got to go whereas if you slow down and do everything in the moment, like slow down your morning and take the time and, you know, be present when you're doing your skincare and you're doing this and whatever your routine is, and just try, obviously not everyone has the luxury of having like slow mornings or whatever,
of course,
but as much as you can really helps. And obviously not having your phone while you do that will be even better. So slowing down I think is a big one, just focusing on what, again, this is all kind of like combined
links into one big thing about phones, not just phones but
like being present, not thinking about the future, you know, slowing down, it all
interlinks.
I guess one more little one is guess what, journal.
I put that in 30 minutes.
Because that obviously helps you be present. You're literally sat down in your thoughts in the present moment, writing what you're thinking. So that's a really good way. And again, like starting your morning with that can be a really good way. Like you said, like start how you intend to go on. You start your morning being present, like with your coffee and your journal or whatever. And it's a good way to write down what you're thinking, or, you know, do your affirmations, your gratitude and everything. So I think that's a really good way. And you can do it at night as well, reflect on your day as well, instead of, because we obviously just go to bed and it's the next day, that day's gone, like it's in the past, whatever, but it still is like that's today, and you can write down about your day and what great things happened.
We say this a lot, but it's so important. Like I don't think you realise until you have done it, like how much it helped your like mental health almost, because you can clearly envision things like where it went wrong, where it went well. Like, it just really opens up, and like it makes you also see what is good in your life. You know, it's really important.
And I think sometimes if you're like stuck on something, or like something you're not feeling good about something, but you're just a bit confused and you don't understand, like starting to write it down can kind of like ravel what's going on and make you see it a bit more clearly. Because sometimes when it's in your own head, it's like and then you put it pen to paper and it can make it just seem a lot easier than what it is in your head.
And especially if you aren't comfortable or struggle to talk to other people, my gosh, you don't need to talk to anyone. It's literally just yourself and the book, and
you can write it to a fake person. I always go, hey guys, when I write about it, or like, hey queen, Monday. me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally, you can make it how you want, and you don't need to actually tell anyone. So no one's judging you. Not that anyone would, but...
Well, some people might.
Yeah.
Silly, but yeah.
Well, I think that actually concludes today's episode.
Yeah.
We're going to get this out on the day we
Today.
film.
What's it? Real time episode.
It is a Monday today. We're sorry about the episodes. They've been a bit fragmented, but we've been here, there, everywhere. We're going to get another one up for Sunday.
Yeah.
We're going to film it.
Woohoo. Yeah, same background.
Be there or be. But yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.